What's up? What's up? Gonna give it a couple minutes, let some people get up in here. We're gonna talk about this pretty rig and what he's doing with it. Somebody give me an audio. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Give me an audio. Audio. All right, all right. What's up? What's up? So, all right, here's what, I'm not with the convoy. Right now, I'm not with the convoy. I am in Joplin, Missouri. We are at the Patriot, Joplin 44. So here's what happened. Let me set the stage. I come in here with the yellow jacket. You come in this way, right? Come around the corner. All I seen was that big flag right there. Seen that flag and this pretty truck. So, what year is this thing?
97.
It's a 1997 Kenworth W9. As you can see, it's got all the bells and whistles. And then he is actually going to be joining the convoy when they come through here tomorrow. He's all set up, and wait till you hear the story about the convoy I just heard for the first time. So, he got his truck and his trailer. He's got his flags here. So, and people ask, why are we doing it? It's not for nothing other than the country. See all these people right here? All these people at one time were somebody. You needed, truck drivers aren't on here, but we needed every one of these people. We counted on these people during this pandemic. We counted on them. Everybody praised them. You begged them to go to work, keep doing what they're doing. There was no vaccine. They went to work. They got right in people's faces, dealt with it all. Then all of a sudden, if you don't get vaccinated, you can't go to work. So all these guys here got scratched off. Because if they wouldn't get vaxxed, they were no longer important, right? And then, country's just gonna do what it's gonna do when you don't have a strong leader. And you got Second Amendment. We need that. If you don't have that, you can't stand up for yourself. And it's not, well, it shouldn't be against other people, but sometimes people make you do what you gotta do. And then, if it wasn't for these people that stood up and fought for this, none of this would even be here. We wouldn't have these flags. We wouldn't have these flags. This truck wouldn't be rolling down the road. And this truck, some of these trucks haul stuff you need. Like some of them haul steel, some of them haul food. I ain't gonna tell you what this one hauls. If you know, you know. So, right now we're gonna talk to the driver of the truck. All right, NCR, send it to me. Hotshotwedge at Gmail. Send that to me. I'd like to get it. I'm gonna put, when they're done, I'm gonna put a compilation and all that together. So, this is what we got. Now, let's talk to the driver. There he is. What's your name, buddy?
Spencer Lawrence.
All right, so you're taking this truck and this trailer, and what are you gonna do with it?
We're leaving out Monday is when the convoy's coming through, People's Convoy. They're coming all the way from Barstow, California. Kind of touched kind of hard. You know, we're doing this, you know, for everybody. It's just not about truckers. You know, it's come down to it where the American people, you know, they need to wake up. You know, this ain't a game no more. You know, this is our kids, you know, life is on the future here. You know, I got 2 boys at home. You know, I out here trying to make a buck just like everybody else. And you know, you throw a mix of everything in it, you know, just like the whole vaccination, you know, and all this, that when it went on up in Canada, you know, that's sad, you know, and they pretty much threw them underneath the bus for it. You know, it's really become, you know, all about everybody. You know, it's been about everybody, and people need to stand up together for it. There was one of my buddies out in, he's out of Texas.
Y'all listen to this story. Listen. This blew my mind, but listen.
So I got a buddy out of Texas. He went out to Barstow. Kind of been on the ground, you know, feet on the ground since day one. He's an owner-operator. Took his truck in to have some work done to it. So what he did was he rented a Penske truck. Went to Penske with his own money, bought a Penske, or rented a Penske truck, put his trailer on it. He was leased to Bennett. Started out in the Convoy. He's got this great big banner, and if you get on there, you can find it. You can't miss it. He started off in the Convoy out of Barstow. It was like pretty much like the star of the show, if you want to say. He made it to New Mexico. Got a phone call. Penske called him and demanded him to take the banner off his trailer, off his own trailer.
Now, he paid for this truck, remember. He rented this truck. This is the control in America that we're dealing with.
So, like I said, Penske called him, demanding him to take the banner off the trailer because it was graffiti, is what they classified it as. So, I mean, he took it off. You know, he said, all right, boys, I'm out. He said, I'm going home. He actually had a camera guy that was riding with him on this journey from Barstow all the way to D.C. And him and the camera guy started to head back toward Texas. And obviously he had an ELD in that truck, and he had to go to bed, and he got another phone call. Penske wanted to know why or where he was at. They wanted him to take that truck all the way back to Flagstaff. I think it was Flagstaff or Albuquerque, I don't remember, it's one of the two. But then turned around and told him that they would buy him a plane ticket to fly him home. And let's just say I don't think that went down too well. So anyways, long story short, in the meantime, somewhere in that mix, Bennett fired him. Bennett fired him for everything, I suppose. I have no idea even what. I'm not real for sure as far as the full intel on it. But yeah, like I said, Penske really kind of threw him underneath the bus on this one. And it's just kind of crazy to think that, you know, one of like the top truck rental places out here, and they're not for this convoy. I mean, that don't make no sense to me.
You know, and the convoy, you know, you can call them what you want to call them. But the fact, that light's killing me, the fact that they are not all over the news tells you they're not doing nothing wrong. If they were causing problems, if they were doing anything, they'd be all over the news about how bad of people truck drivers are. How we're destroying the country, blah, blah, blah. But you don't see it on the news. They're trying to hide it. But now, like I said, if we were doing something wrong, it'd be all over the news. So, this, for me as a truck driver, but when you take the truck, no, Donnie, no, I don't think it is. You think it's a setup like January 6th?
As far as what?
I guess they're thinking that, you know, how they let them in, blah, blah, blah. Well, we're going to say no because they're not even going into D.C. So they're not going to the White House.
Well, and there's already a convoy, actually, there's already a convoy that's already in D.C. I don't know if anybody's seen that yet or not.
The Bolus convoy, right?
I'm not really.
The one out of PA.
Might be.
Yeah.
He's a company guy. He took his whole company there.
Yeah, it was Bolus.
Right.
So, you know, it's not about just the vaccine. Truck drivers, nurses, everything on this sign, including a truck driver, is over-regulated. So no, it's over-regulated. They tell us what we can do, when we can do it, where we can do it. Y'all can go to work. You guys can go to work. Appreciate that, Red Eye. Appreciate you. What was I saying? You guys can go to work. You can go home. You can work overtime. You can do what you need to do to make a living. These trucks, if let's say he goes for a pickup and he's held at the shipper for 10 hours. He's got 4 more hours and he's done. He cannot make a living that day. That's the regulations that they have on the trucking industry. And nobody knows that because they're not going to tell you that. So it's not about, well, it's just about we've had enough. And I don't like to get political on here, but look at it this way. Russia is what it is right now. They were one time where Canada is today. And now he's what he is. America is where Canada was years ago. History repeats itself. If you guys are looking for somebody that's following the convoy, I want to say his name is Sarkin. If somebody knows, put it in here. I think it's Sarkin. He's running with them all the way across the country, Sarkin. He's bald, he's got a big beard, and he's in a van. Also, the Oreo Express is doing it. So, this is what's going on. They're going all the way across the country. They started in California. When they left California, I believe, what was there, like 30 trucks when they left because of the regulations, right? Because a lot of guys can't go into California because of the regulations.
Well, everybody was worried about going into California.
Right, and worried about California. Surprise, surprise. So now, somebody just said Tucumari had them stop. Like they weren't going to stop in New Mexico because they didn't think New Mexico was behind them. Tucumari got a hold of them, asked them to come in town. They shut it down in town. They didn't shut the town down, shut the convoy down in town. And then today they stopped in Amarillo. I don't think they were supposed to stop there, but they were asked to stop. The route, there's a video on here on the route that they're taking. They're going up 44 and across 70, I believe, going to DC. Last I heard, there was like 16 miles of this convoy. You've got buses, campers, trucks, you've got everything. And tomorrow, you're gonna have this. And I don't think we have to worry about this guy getting shit canned and his truck taken, because this is his, right?
Yeah,
it's his. So, guys, this is what's going on. I don't know, I heard something about Ted Nugent, I don't know.
Big shout out to the Penske driver.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's more to the story. Come on, Penske driver.
Big shout out to the guy that was driving the Penske truck.
Right.
He actually went back home. The place that made the banner, they actually gave him their personal truck and a flatbed, and they're printing out a new sign. And he's going to be in Sullivan, Missouri, Monday night.
So he's in a pickup now, or he's in a big truck?
No, he's in a pickup truck with a big gooseneck trailer on it. They're getting ready to print a new sign. He was doing all the rigging tonight, and I think he said he's leaving out. I think Monday out of Wichita, I believe, and he's going to be in Sullivan Monday night.
That there would be one dedicated patriot. So what I'm doing, I have a load. Unfortunately, I can't afford to just deadhead all across. I got 5 kids. So I got a load going down to Texas. We're leaving here in the morning, deliver Monday.
Well, there really ain't nobody that can afford to quit doing this. But the problem is if fuel prices get any higher, us little guys, we're done.
Right.
That's the problem.
So, I mean, he's got a point. I mean, if you guys know me, I used to idle my truck can't even idle it no more. You know, it's, do I want to stay warm or do I want to go broke? Like, that's the choice. You know, and fuel will get higher. It's going to. So, man, jam. Woo! Pretty trucks all around here. So, that's what's going on. I've seen this truck. Just had to talk. I haven't done a video on the Convoy because I'm not there. Thank you. There it goes. Some people can, some can't, but you can show your support. So, I mean, whether the truck's paid off or not, you still have the same bills, you still have the fuel. And like he said, he's got 2 boys at home. I got 4 girls and a son from 9 to 16. So they eat. You know, I mean, they eat more than I do, unfortunately. So that's what we got. That's what's going on. I don't know. If I do something else, you'll see the video. But we just wanted to go live. Hey, one guy said the company of 50,000 is out of a job. I don't know. So, all right, that's what we're doing. And unfortunately, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. If you guys are, you know, looking to do this and stand up, you may have to just cover your name on your truck. If you're leased on and they are not behind you, you can still support it. Just cover the name. Like that's what it is, but you can't do much. I mean, you can't really cover a yellow truck with a blue sign, a blue stripe. So, all right, guys, that's what we got going on. Give a shout out to Spencer. Thanks for doing the video. You got anything else you want to say?
Nah, just all the love and support I got behind me. My company, they've been behind me 100%. And like I said, I guess my boss told my cousin today, because me and my cousin, my dad, and my cousin's boy, we all work for the same company, and he said if he had his CDL in the truck, he said he'd be right there behind us.
And that was the first thing I said to him. Is your company cool? Could you go on YouTube? Let's go and get out there. So, if you're going to support it, make sure you cover your ass. I mean, it's just what it is. Because at the end of the day, after this, you've still got to feed your family. So, stand for, if you believe in it, stand for it. Like I said, you can go to the People's Convoy on Facebook and watch the group. They have a route, and they tell you every day where they're going to go.
And then you also got the Freedom Convoy.
Yeah, when do they leave? Do you know?
I think they already left. So the Freedom Convoy is actually part of the People's Convoy. I think it was just like branched off. There's going to be over 8 convoys that are supposed to be intervening in Indianapolis. I think Wednesday or Thursday of next week.
Right, you can go to the peoplesconvoy.org. You can donate there. Yeah, I appreciate you hit the like button. You can donate on the website. You can donate cash, crypto.
And they're also on Getter.
And they're on Getter. And if you see where they're going to be and you have stuff, they're accepting donations, and there's a list on there of what they need. But if nothing else, if you're off work and you need something to do, go find an overpass. Thank you. An overpass that they're going under them. If you look at the pictures on YouTube, I'm going to get some and put some together. Every overpass is crowded. You've got tow trucks, you've got people. It's great. They have a lot of support, and the fact that it's not put out there by the media and they still have 7,000 vehicles says a lot. So a lot of people have had enough. So yeah, you guys can research, because there's convoys coming out of the Northeast, coming out of the South. They're coming from everywhere. And like I said, they won't be, they will not be going to the White House, knocking on the fences, none of that. But They did that in 2018, and most of y'all didn't know it. So that's how bad truckers are. But all right, we're gonna get out of here because it's cold out here. He's got a warm truck. Mine's over there, just getting cold. But all right, guys, appreciate you coming in here, and Spencer, I appreciate you doing the video, letting us check out your ride.
Yes, sir.
You guys need anything, get a hold of me. If not, support the convoy. Peace.